Keeping me at 10 when you're 2. I can't help but feel sympathetic, I do. You think you're bad, boy, but I feel bad for you. Think you're bad, boy, think you're bad, boy. Think you're bad, but I feel bad for you. I'm not even mad, I'm not even mad. I'm not mad, I'm not mad. I just feel bad for you. I was pretty when I met ya. Now I'm prettier than ever. Took a second to forget you, boy. Only one. If you wanted to hurt me, well, you failed big time. 'Cause I knew you would panic and run. I won't chase you, baby, I'm too good without. If you think that I'm crying, you're wrong. I'm not even mad, boy, but I'm confused. Shouldn't you be keeping me at 10 when you're 2? I can't help but feel sympathetic, I do. You think you're bad, boy, but I feel bad for you. Think you're bad, boy, think you're bad, boy. Think you're bad, but I feel bad for you. I'm not even mad, I'm not even mad. I'm not mad, I'm not mad. I just feel bad for you. If you wanted to hurt me, well, you failed big time. 'Cause I knew you would panic and run. I won't chase you, baby, I'm too good without. If you think that I'm crying, you're wrong. Think you're bad, boy, think you're bad, boy. Think you're bad, but I feel bad for you. I'm not even mad, I'm not even mad. I'm not mad, I'm not mad. I just feel bad for you. Think you're bad, boy, think you're bad, boy. Think you're bad, but I feel bad for you. I'm not even mad, I'm not even mad. I'm not mad, I'm not mad. I just feel bad for you. Think you're bad, boy, think you're bad, boy. Think you're bad, but I feel bad for you. I'm not even
So I bet you're wondering, what the fresh hell is this? Well, I saw some stories after I left this morning, and one in particular, I wanted to see how it developed because I only saw the headline, and I was like, "Oh, here we go, here we go," and it's kind of turned out to be curious. I mean, it's curiouser and curiouser, as they say in the whatever the hell that meant, in my business of watching the news. And I'm trying to find the angle. I'm trying to find out if it's an op. I don't know. But then I saw some pictures that made me think some people are going to jump the gun. So I wanted to test my theory on whether or not some people would jump the gun on this particular story. So that's why I'm here this afternoon. Plus, I just want to see if anything else is breaking. Excuse me. I'll check the Twitter machine news section, see if there's anything new happening. And, we'll see what's up. But this story caught my eye this morning. Now, it was the first place that I saw posted was The Independent, which is, I don't know what the fuck The Independent is. It's kind of related to the New York Times, but it's over the other side of the pond. And so we'll show you that in a second. First, let's say hi to the people who are here, like I always do. Good afternoon. James Colley gets the bell for being the first one in this particular stream. Also, good afternoon. Apocalypse, the album, the Devil's Advocate, Jedi Ghost Bear. Hope you get better, my brother. Be well. Also, good afternoon. Jaeger Pony, my favorite Canadian. Some Russian that's been deleted and reported. Holy smokes, these bots are everywhere lately. Also, good afternoon, Random American. Nice to see you. Mike Savage, Blarg. Good evening to you, sir. James Colley. I just said James Colley. Anyway, going into lurker mode. Okay, well, if you're at work, be safe. Don't smash anything or break any fingers. Listen to me. Jesse Leon, Happy New Year to you. Almost. It's New Year's Eve for us over here. Also, good afternoon, Nobody Not Me. Tyler F. Oh, Tazzy, you're probably close to. Are you almost? No, you're not. I was gonna say you're close to midnight up there, but it's Tazzy's in Australia, and hopefully you're doing well. Also, good afternoon, Hig. What's up? Anyway, so we'll see if people share this stream because it's unplanned. It's one of those afternoon things that I do occasionally. Got the fire going. Fire. It's over here. Got the fire going, and we got the Christmas tree legs. It's still Christmas technically, right? Until tomorrow. Then I'll have to put some new backgrounds in. I'm gonna change my set also for the new year. I should probably start working on that. And we'll see what happens. Happy New Year, Adam. New Year's. Oh, Happy Year's. Oh, yes. Happy New Year's, Adam, everyone. That's appropriate. So there you go. Anyway, Happy New Year's, Adam. I like that. All right. I do have a cup of reparations. I might have just a tiny bit of whiskey in it this time because, it's after 5, isn't it? Yeah, in my time it is. Not that would have stopped me if it was noon, but anyway, this headline popped up this morning, right after my show, and it fascinated me because it's one of these headlines that you would expect wall-to-wall media coverage, and here it is: heavily armed man arrested in Iowa says he was on his way to the White House to end President Sundowner and Dr. Fauci. Now, hey, what's up, Tired? Nice to see you. So, the suspect had been driving for days before being intercepted. Now, this is fascinating because he got caught in Iowa on his way to D.C. Well, where the hell was he coming from? Okay, where the hell was he coming from? Well, authorities in Iowa have announced the arrest of a 25-year-old individual. I'm not going to say his name, though. who allegedly wanted to kill Dr. Anthony Fauci and President Joe Biden. Now, that would be awful. FTG, it is FTG Thursday still. Fuck this guy. I don't want anyone touching our president. And I don't care if I like the president or not. I don't care if I think the president's doing a good job or not. I don't care if I think our president is a complete, utter piece of shit or a clueless, sundowning old man. I don't care. Nobody touches the president of the United States. Nobody. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hello, BG. And so we're getting there. Don't start asking questions yet. Don't. So anyway, this gentleman, or lack thereof, was arrested on the 21st of December. Oh, this happened. This was even a day. Why is this just being announced today? Maybe the Secret Service just announced today. But why today? I'm now it makes me wonder what else is in the news. But this didn't blow up like I thought it would. It kind of is, but it's kind of not. But he did have an AR-15. Oh my gosh, he had an AR-15, the most dangerous weapon on the planet. It's more powerful than a bazooka. Ammunition and loaded magazines and body armor and medical kits, according to a criminal complaint. The man told investigators he would do whatever it takes to kill U.S. government leaders on his hit list, including the president and his chief medical advisor. As NBC News reported on Wednesday, former U.S. President Barack Obama and Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg also appeared on the list. U.S. Secret Service agent Justin Larson, hey, I had a coach named Justin Larson I worked with, said the 25-year-old had driven from his home near Sacramento, California on the 18th of December with directions set for the White House in a criminal complaint. He had a hand-drawn map of the White House that included a weak spot that Mr. Larson said had been identified during his pre-attack research. He told investigators he had the intention of driving straight to the White House, kill persons in power, and would have continued driving if not stopped. A criminal complaint identified this man as an employee of a grocery store, Merced, I don't know how you pronounce that, and he told investigators it was merely cover. I see that the job was merely cover until called upon by God to combat evil demons in the White House. Yes. So now someone had this tweet. Now this is 6:30 p.m. That's not okay. That's not what that is. Anyways, the scoop the law enforcement have arrested in California. Now his name is Kawachua Xiong. Now, so I'm just curious. Yes, the Empire used the AR-15 to destroy Alderaan. Yes, they did. That was the weapon of choice in I believe, the second Star Wars movie. I don't remember which movie it was. Is that a Star Wars thing? I think so. Yes, the Empire. So anyway, he has no intention. Xiong said he has no intention of returning to California to see his family because he plans on dying while fighting evil demons in the White House. The complaint added he was charged with making threats against a former U.S. president and is currently being held in Pottawatomie County Jail in Iowa. Pottawatomie County, that is near Omaha, I believe. It's right. I think that might be the county where Council Bluffs is. But anyway, the charge is a federal crime, according to. Now, here's the thing. Okay, I saw this morning early on. Now, none of the other major outlets really started reporting on this. Like, for example, here's NBC. Okay, this is NBC4 Washington. So this might have been earlier today, but 1 hour ago, they reported on the same story. A much shorter version of it, though. Notice that it's like barely a paragraph long. Not a lot of details. Let's see. Xiong said he would immediately resume his journey if set free, and he had compiled a kill list, which included President Barack Obama, Mark Zuckerberg, he had a TikTok about this. He made other disturbing statements to investigators as to his motivation, according to the Des Moines Register. Well, let's open the Des Moines Register. When did they talk about this? 12:30 p.m. Central Time today. So this is breaking news today. Now, apparently, let's see, how long is their article? They kept their article is a little bit longer. Oh my gosh, poll. Half of Iowans say January 6th riot at U.S. Capitol was an insurrection and a threat to democracy. That must be all the Democrats in Iowa said that. Anyway, the man allegedly compiled a hit list of evil people to kill via videos on TikTok. TikTok is dangerous. Police alleged man provided details how he planned to gain access. So this one's a much more in-depth article. The man had been charged with one count of threats to a former president, according to the criminal complaint, although it's possible additional charges could be added by a grand jury. And later indictment, Iowa court records show the man was also cited for speeding in Cass County. So there you go. That's how they caught him. From A New Hope, the original. So anyway, I found it fascinating. Now, I thought maybe this would be all over the news. Now, here's, for example, the New York Post picked this up also. What time did they post it? They posted at 1:20 p.m. So they all started doing this today, right? So I went on Twitter because I was expecting to be this to be some kind of trending topic on Twitter today. You would think, but I'm looking over here and what's happening. It's not over here. Well, let's go and explore on Twitter, okay? And then I go here. Here's first for you. Here's news for you. Dan Rather, Swalwell, COVID-19, Dwayne Johnson. Congratulations, Joe. That's a funny one. We'll get to that one later. Emma Watson, James Comey, Bill Barton. There's nothing on the news for me. So I thought, okay, let's check trending. Is it in trending? Is anyone talking about this trending on Twitter? Purdue, 5Gs for 5G. Denver, Boulder, something. 12 people evacuated. Superior is winning. Okay, that's some high winds in Colorado. Happy New Year. Pro football. Mileage. Nothing. I don't see anything. You would think if they took the time to, make this big story, you'd think it'd be all over, but it's not on Twitter. And so I'm curious. It is curiouser and curiouser, as they would say in what do they call Willy Wonka's land? I don't remember the chocolate factory, as they would say in the chocolate factory. Oh no, curiouser. That's in Wonderland, right? Alice in Wonderland. I don't know. Hi JMK, how you doing? So anyway, I'm thinking, well, why isn't this trending on Twitter? And I thought, well, maybe it's because it's not a straight white male or something. But then I thought, well, I don't know. So I decided, so here we go. We're going to go on Twitter. Hello, Canon Hotep. Salute to you, sir. So I'm like, so let's look it up. Armed in DC. And so the first thing that pops up is Shannon Watts. Now, if you know who Shannon Watts is, she's one of those, isn't it Mom something? They're the anti-gun people. She is the head of the anti-gun group. What's her name? It's Moms Demand, Grassroots Army of Everytown, NRA's worst nightmare. As if the NRA gives a shit about you and Shannon Watts. But anyway, so here's Shannon Watts tweeted about it. She saw the article. A heavily armed man with an AR-15. Ammo, magazines, body armor, and medical kits was pulled over in Cass County, Iowa. Police say he was driving to the White House from Sacramento to kill D.C. leaders in his hit list, including the president, and Dr. Fauci. And so she saw the article. Now, it's fascinating. So I wanted to see the replies because people will see Shannon Watts tweet this, and they will immediately make assumptions, right? And you know exactly what those, because that's all she wrote. She didn't say a name. She didn't put anything about him other than our man with an AR-15. Got arrested with ammo and all that other stuff, right? So you know the people on Twitter are already playing telephone without checking the article. Let's see some of the replies to Shannon Watts. Click. All right, the first one. So, lives in California, headed to D.C. via Iowa. Well, duh. Okay, that's someone who does not know geography. All right, so to get to Iowa, if you live in Sacramento, you would probably take, and let's see, it wouldn't be 80. You'd take somewhere 15. You'd have to go south to 15, then you take 15. Maybe not 15, but you got to get to 15 like somewhere in Utah, and then you take it to Utah, take 70, you take 70 east, and then you take, when you get to Denver, you go north a little bit, and you take 80 the rest of the way. Then you take 80 all the way across the country, almost all the way to DC. Or except, well, then you got to turn south somewhere around, somewhere in Ohio, I believe, or Pennsylvania. But anyway, that is, if you're going to drive to DC from Sacramento, you would go through Iowa. This is somebody who just doesn't know geography, okay? Joshua Montgomery, how are you? Welcome to the show. Yeah, it doesn't glow. This may glow in the dark, but I don't think so, because if it was going to glow in the dark, I'm pretty sure it'd be a MAGA hat wearing guy. Now, we don't know. She's whatever his name is. What's his name again? Here, let me look at his name. It's here. This is his name. I'll put it in the chat, and we can give him an FTG, because, again, I don't care who you are or who the president is. Yeah, no. We don't do that here. I don't care if I like the president or not. Ain't nobody shooting our president. Sorry. Secret Service, do your work if that even becomes anywhere near reality. So here, we'll FTG to this fellow. There's his name. It's Kawachawa Brilliant Shong. Okay. That seems to be some sort of, dare I say it, it's an Asian name. So anyway, let's listen to the replies, because I know people are going to jump to conclusions as soon as that Shattered Watt says he had an AR-15. And Ammo Magazine's body armor and metal kits pulled over Cass County, Iowa. Because Iowa, they might not even realize he came from California. They'll just see Iowa and AR-15 and they'll immediately make assumptions. So he lives in California, headed to DC via Iowa. Yes, that's the way to go. Violence. Here's another. Violence is a constant river in American history. Dangerous times. Dangerous indeed. Thankfully, he got stopped. Wonder how many others will also try. Now, look, here's the thing about this. Every president of the United States endures threats of ending by some nut jobs all over the place. The Secret Service foils these kinds of plots or planning or people even mentioning it all over the place, right? Happens all the time, except there's the thing is, you rarely ever are going to know it because they don't publicize it, how many threats a president of the United States gets. And many government officials get threats all the time. You know, you hear these people bitching about, oh, you said something mean to me on Twitter because I did something really stupid and now I'm getting death threats. Well, I'm sorry, but the government officials get them all the time. And the Secret Service pretty much foils every single plot. But this one happened in Iowa, and it was caught by Iowa. That's why it's probably getting a little bit of attention, because it's unusual that they would catch them all the way in Iowa, and he'd have all this, guns and armor and all that shit. But anyway, let's see. But I want to hear, again, I want to watch people jump to conclusions on this. How empty and twisted does life have to be to use what little time you have on this earth doing this, collecting weapons, making a hit list, and driving across the country to act on it? I cannot contemplate having this much hate and so little to live for. Well, obviously this person didn't read the article, because you would never say that a person of POC. Now, wait a minute. Do they still count Asians as POC? BIPOC or anything like that? Do they? Kind of? Well, it depends. It depends. Oh, I see. It depends on if they're applying for college or not. But in this case, they'll probably, well, maybe they might. No, in this case, they would probably consider him a white guy. That's what you know what I mean? Probably think he's a white guy. Thank you, Cindy Rochelle, sponsor of, not the first sponsor of the day, because this has been a long day. I've already had a show today, but thank you for sponsoring the show. I appreciate you. Who says she's sponsoring it with a bullet. I wonder if I should change those, because people think I have problems. Anyway, Cindy Rochelle from the Florida headquarters says, this story was trending on Twitter yesterday. First off, this dude is clearly insane because of what he told the sheriff and feds. I bet that app of his was drawn in crayon. That could be the map. I mean. Yeah, that's map or app. I'm not really sure. But anyway. Oh, was this trending yesterday? I never saw it. And really, because the media is just now reporting it today. Maybe the Des Moines Register had this trending yesterday, but Shannon Watts is from today. She just, how long ago did she tweet this? 29th. Oh, she did trend this yesterday. Well, I'll be damned. So it must have been last night. Okay. Oh, thank you, Sydney, again. Another bullet, but a bigger bullet, who says, what I found most interesting about this situation is he is being charged with threatening a former president. I guess F the other guy. By the way, Shannon Watts has banned me since 2012. Well, if Shannon Watts banned you, you must have said something really mean to her. Anyway, so I guess it must have been trending last night. So, let's see. Now, what else? But again, this is probably before they figured out it was not a white guy. Okay, so, oh, damn. Okay. No, I didn't say colored. Come on now. I didn't say that. That was last week. Why are we just learning this now? Because the Secret Service wants to investigate first before any facts will be released to the public. Search of his home, route, internet search, co-conspirators, etc. How they know? He gets pulled over a speeding ticket or something? Probably. So he can buy an AR because he's a good guy in a fantasy that he's going to fight demons? No, he can buy an AR because he's an American and he doesn't have any major priors and he passed a background check. That's why he can buy an AR. Now, anyway, hello, cannibalistic wizard calling me boomer. What do you call me boomer for, man? What's that all about? Hello, JMK2. And Hig, also here. It was preemptive banning. Oh, okay. She got you, huh? So when I was trying to find some people who would jump to the conclusions, AR-15, the most popular long gun in the USA, shoots pretty fast, relatively light and cheap. I don't know if they're cheap. They're not cheap necessarily. Oh, does he still get to appear on Fox News? Oh, there's someone making an assumption. Probably already booked for Bannon's podcast. Oh, see, we're getting spicy here. Wow. And Iowa police had a hard time deciding if they should let him continue or not, I'm sure. Huh. I wonder if that's a slam on Iowans. Hey, Black Hebrew Israelite, I see you there.
That's right.
Nice to see you. What's up, wipe people? So anyway, I just found it fascinating. And then, here we go. Oh, I didn't even have this on the screen here. Here's one for you, Fox. Maybe we should ask this guy if they know each other. So do you know about the kill shot controversy? Okay, so Jesse Waters was talking at the, what's that, Talking Points or Turning Point USA? I always say Talking Points USA. And he was talking about just a story, and he was saying this, he was using the story with analogies to a video game, right? And he's saying this and that, and the kill shot of the story was Fauci did this and that. Now, of course, people lost their minds and started saying, oh my gosh, he's threatening Dr. Fauci with a kill shot. No. Maybe I should find that video. Oh my gosh. Anyway, let's see. Shannon, I appreciate your time. It's working. Okay, fuck that. Anyway. Thanks to Rupert Murdoch. She blames this Asian dude from Sacramento, California on Rupert Murdoch or Tucker Carlson. He will be called a patriot by the right. No, I think he's an asshole. I'm sorry. I don't care who you are and what you think of our president. I don't think highly of our president, but if you want to go and take shots at the president of the United States, you are an asshole, okay? No matter who you are, okay? And no matter whether I like the president of the United States or not, you are an asshole. So FTG to this guy. Well, I didn't know this was from yesterday, but I just thought it was interesting. By the way, real quick, thank you to Necrosaw Collins and Nobody Not Me for retweeting this particular show. Please go on social media. Tell people that we're out here talking away. And I might even open a Twitter space, or not, just because this is a random show with a random theme and random possibilities. So we're just going to do whatever we do. FBI probably bought him the gun, the car, and the gas to drive there. Yeah, they probably had him had some kind of mask for him to wear too. Maddie, how you doing? I am ninja. P-Dawg does not see me. LOL. No, you're not a ninja. Just your blue avatar in the blue. Sometimes I don't see the mods as much. But Maddie, hi, darling. How are you, my friend? Where are you guys right? Are you like at your home up in the north side of the Twin Cities, or are you out on the road right now? Out of just curiosity, not prying. Pretty sure assassination attempts on the president are the definition of unpatriotic. Yes, I don't care who the president is. I don't care if I hate the president. You don't shoot my president, dickheads. Okay, all right. Well, let's see what else is breaking. Because again, this is one of those shows where I don't have it planned out at all. I just decided that story caught my eye, and I thought, okay. I said I might come back on today. Poof. Here I am, the one that you love, asking for another day. I know. Don't ever do that again. Sorry. Hello, Captain Brambles. Hello, Ryan R. What trickery is this? Impossible. Impossible? No, it's absolutely possible. And hello, Cool Frog, too. All right. Well, what should we talk about? Let's check out what is on the news today, because I don't know. Burnley face off with Manchester United in the team's last match of 2021. Well, yay. Guess who's trending? Eric Swalwell. Oh, now he got a death threat too. Okay, you know what? I think there's a theme. There's a theme. The threats of endings. Swalwell, Representative Eric Swalwell, shares a conversation he had with an Instagram follower who sent him a death threat. Well, let's see what Eric Swalwell says. Here he is. Eric Swalwell posts DMs from a man radicalized by Tucker Carlson.
You're a lying dog face pony soldier.
Who threatened to sue him. Shoot him, excuse me. And let's see. A man DM'd, I should be shot. For my family's safety, I asked Twitter for help IDing him. When Twitter fell short, thanks for trying. I asked the guy his name, stringing him a bit, and why he threatened me. Meet Jeremy Marshall, who told me he was radicalized by Tucker Carlson. I'm sure this is absolutely accurate. Let's look at this thread. Oh boy. Let's see. Oh, he did. He's sharing the whole thread. He said told me he was radicalized by Tucker Carlson. Gee, this doesn't sound like an op at all. Hello, Joshua Montgomery. Did I already say hi to you? I did not. Good afternoon, sir. New name I haven't seen, or maybe I've seen, but maybe in a while. So he, oh my gosh, and here it is. Honestly, one was Joe Rogan, probably. Okay, this. Okay. Is he texting the guy? What is this? Or did he get DMs? I love Canada. Which part, Van? You're a lot more personable than you come across. Van is the best. You're lucky to live there. Well, I want to be responsive. Fair enough. Okay, I want to know. What's your last name, Jeremy? You're so much different than what I read about. I assumed you did know you based on what I read. Well, if I give you my last name, I said some mean things to you that shouldn't be based on this combo, so I could get in some trouble. Oh, no way. We're totally cool. No offensive taken. I'm glad we're able to clear this up. Wow, you blow my mind, actually. I'm actually sorry for what I said. You're more personal than I could have imagined. I just figured since you know who I am and we will get together soon that you'd tell me who you are. All right, you're right. My name is Jeremy Marshall. And I'm actually glad we really talked because, oh my God, this is somebody stupid. But hang on. I'm actually glad we talked well as I was wrong about you from so far talking to you. Am I reading the wrong articles or is the media targeting you as much as possible? Fox News targeting, that's all. This is Swalwell target. Ugh, I feel like such an idiot. Not to worry at all. Do you work in politics? I used to donate my time to the local NDP party when they would run the Liberals a few backs. NDP? What the fuck's the NDP? That's Canada. Isn't this dude from Canada? Why is the Canada guy... First of all, why is the Canada guy watching Fox News? Anyway, I couldn't be in politics though with what you guys go through and the bashing, even having just to deal with idiots like me, I guess. I hear you. It's right out there. What do you do for work? I used to work as a lawyer before politics. Oh my God. I work as a contractor. And I say being a lawyer is probably easier for you than politics. Less BS. Really got dragged down the rabbit hole with your new case in a bad way. You come across as really easygoing and friendly. Ugh, I shouldn't. What made you think I should be shot? Ugh, you shouldn't be, obviously. I'm an idiot, got carried away on social media and saw red because of the articles I was reading regarding you. Okay, where's the articles? This sounds like it does sound like fanfic, doesn't it? It sounds like bullshit. Anyway, let's see what else. Totally uncommon and appropriate. You seem like a really nice guy. So far from talking to you, I owe you an apology. Right, it was right. Click and send. Gone now. Okay, what type of contracting do you do? Okay, he's supposedly stringing him along. More project coordinator, so administrative side, being on the tools, blah, 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 blah. Even a politician. Okay, I'll tell my relatives in Vancouver to look up your business as they look to renovate their home. They're looking, oh my God. They live in Kitsilano. So he's asking about these questions that called Jeremy Marshall contracting. So he's talking about base. What news sites do you follow that made you so angry with me? Oh, this is just sounds so real. Or what politicians do you listen to? Again, this guy's in Canada. Honestly, one was Joe Rogan, probably the most influential. You should be on his podcast. It would be a great debate for his listeners to hear your side. Hold on, I'll have to check the other articles. When does Joe Rogan ever talk about Eric Swalwell? Joe Rogan doesn't give a fuck about Eric Swalwell. And Joe Rogan's basically a lefty who just pissed off with the establishment, the authoritarians. Tucker Carlson slammed you too much and lost me when he started saying you had multiple STDs. So at least he went so overboard he can't be believed anymore. Really? I'm curious from Fang Fang, maybe? What the hell is this bullshit? Now, here it is. So now he uses this to say the other person he was radicalized by was Joe Rogan. A few notes. I engaged with this guy solely to learn as much as I could about his identity to share with law enforcement. I do not have any family in Canada. I was trying to get information about his business. Bottom line, the lies from Tucker and others are radicalizing people across not just America, but the world. And the lies are inspiring people to make threats of violence against lawmakers. Tucker and company know this, and that's why they tell their lies. They want to incite the mob. Really? Let me ask you something, Representative Swalwell. Why are you sharing this on Twitter instead of dealing with law enforcement privately? Where the hell did that come from? The hell was that? Is that from one of these stupid sites? Probably. Anyway, why are you telling a story on Twitter instead of talking to law enforcement? You'd think maybe if this is crazy. Does anyone smell the bullshit? Hello, Tyrone Jackson. WHO officials do not recommend mask wearing for healthy members of the general population. Linda Lassini, digital editor of the World Economic Forum. Thank you for sharing that. I agree. Well, we don't wear them that much anyway, but whoever said this sounds like fan fiction, it sure as hell does. Finally, please do not threaten or harass Jeremy. Let the law, Instagram, hold him accountable. Again, why are you tweeting about it then? Why are you... So, look, do you think maybe, just maybe, it's possible that somebody on Instagram might also have a Twitter account? And notice this guy, you're talking about this guy, right? Now, this still sounds a little fanficky to me, but, it could have happened. There are crackpots out there. But it's just so convenient that if they, that he can use Joe Rogan and Tucker Carlson, perfect foils, right? Fortune Quest Ventures, welcome. Grandma said if I don't get any by my 45th birthday, she'll flash her chest to me. Okay, what the fuck was that? And good afternoon, Resolute Gem. Compared to the thousands of threats against conservatives and Trump on social media. Yeah, I'm sorry, you are a United States representative. If every single representative spent time on Twitter talking about all the threats they get, I'm pretty sure you'd see nothing but threats on Twitter. You think that, just let me put it this way. Do you think Joe Manchin might be getting some threats right now from people other than people listening to Tucker Carlson? Because I'm pretty sure Tucker Carlson be probably threatening him. Do you think Kirsten Sinema is getting any threats right now? Do you think Jim Jordan gets threats? Do you think maybe? Do you think? How about, what's the dude from Florida? Matt Getz? Do you think he gets threats from lefties? Death threats? And the way he did this, why would you put this on Twitter instead of just dealing with the authorities? Because he wants to create a narrative. He wants to not just create a narrative, but to perpetuate a narrative. And so now I bet there's people all over Twitter just talking about Eric Swalwell's, the threats that poor Eric Swalwell gets. Eric Swalwell, one of the, at least in my opinion, dumber Congress people out there. So let's see some of the replies. This tweet is counterproductive. You actually reached the guy and now you are throwing that away. I feel the same way. The guy was engaging, being honest, and truly sounded sorry. You had reached him by reading his responses and realized his mistake. Now you've broken his trust, which means just more anger and the feeling of betrayal. Not a good thing. Now that's interesting. These are people on Eric Swalwell's side saying this. On one hand, the guy indirectly threatened his family. On the other, treating the guy with dignity, which made the guy learn a valuable lesson, only to post his name and subject to the exact same harassment seems scummy. So these people are ripping on Eric Swalwell for this. Oh, that's interesting. Good for these people. That's good. Here's what. I like you, but the simple conversation you had that turned him around that quickly could be more informative and productive about how to deal with extremists than the next step, outing him and subjecting him to the same hate, giving him a new reason to hate you. But he literally got death threats. I still haven't seen the actual death threats. Did he okay. The man DM'd, I should be shot. For my family's safety, I asked Twitter for help IDing him. Okay. He didn't show the one. I mean, I'm not discounting that. Oh, here it is right here. Traitor, hopefully you get hung one day. Traitor, why is this guy a traitor to someone who lives in Canada too? I don't get it. Traitor to who? To Canadians? Eric Swalwell's not a Canadian. It's fantastic. Rand Paul. Yeah, Rand Paul's assaulted. People have been shot. I don't look. This is another one of the things I just was saying earlier that I don't think that anyone who thinks about shooting a president or any politician. Fuck you. I can't stand Eric Swalwell, but do not threaten him with violence. Not in America, because in America we have disagreements with people and don't like each other, but don't fuck with us. It's just like, you know what? We'll have our little tit for tat, spats and whatever over here, but let another country come fuck with us and see how fast we put it together to come after your ass. So, just saying. But anyway, I this is so strange. This is so strange that he put this out here. But it seems like people who like Eric Swalwell don't agree with what he's doing. And he did not say, and the other thing too, I love how he says this up here. He said, Marshall told me he was radicalized by Tucker Carlson. That's interesting because he did not say that. He didn't say that at all. In fact, he said, what did he say about Tucker Carlson? He said that he didn't appreciate Tucker Carlson. He think Tucker Carlson talking about him having STDs was just a little too much. So obviously Tucker Carlson didn't radicalize because he's not listening to Tucker Carlson, nor did he say he was being radicalized by Joe Rogan. He just said Joe Rogan was one of the most influential on his political ideas. Well, Joe Rogan's a pretty middle of the road, guy, but he doesn't put up with any authoritarian bullshit. Hello, Midnight in Exile, by the way. So down here, someone was saying though too that he didn't say he was radicalized by Joe Rogan. You're talking out of your ass right here. He did not say he was radicalized by Joe Rogan. I listen to every podcast Joe puts out, and I don't think he even knows who you are. He's never even said your name or talked about the spy story. Ta-da! Swallow's full of shit. Lies, yeah. This is Julie Ever After says, you are truly amazing. That was a fascinating psychological study of human behavior. Sounds like fanfic, I'm saying. Which is fine, but outing him on Twitter doesn't seem wise. 2021, the year of the duckling around, finding out dude shouldn't have threatened a U.S. congressman. Did he threaten the congressman? No. Did he say, I'm going to shoot you? Or did he say, traitor, you should be shot? There's a lot of different. That doesn't necessarily mean. That's the other part of this. Traitor, you should be shot. Canadian saying, traitor, you should be shot. Does that mean that he's coming after you? I mean, it's stupid. I still don't agree with it. Hung, maybe. Shot? No. Anyway, okay, that's a joke. But he didn't even say that. He didn't even threaten to shoot him. He didn't threaten his family. Let someone threaten your life. Oh yeah, I'm very impressed with you, sir, until you said you were just engaging to get info for law enforcement to intervene. How powerful would the message have been if you were willing to forgive and forget something after getting his apology? Every journey begins with the first step. He didn't even threaten him. He just said, you should be shot. It's a fascinating analysis of Swalwell's imagination, not much else. Yeah. Joe Rogan has never said a single solitary thing about Eric Swalwell or the spy story. He's not radicalizing anyone. Yeah, but Swalwell has targets, and apparently he doesn't like Joe Rogan. I wish you hadn't shared this portion. Made it feel like instead of actually connecting, you were manipulating. Throws a sense of togetherness out the window. You made an ally from an enemy. Your compassion was what he craved. Well, yeah, go ahead and crave ally from Canada. Nothing wrong with Canada, obviously. I love Canadians, and my favorite Canadian Jaeger pony. Please don't take offense, or all my Canadians. But that's not really the point. How strange is this, though? How strange is this that happened? All right, let's. Oh God, here we go. The only kind of lawyer. Hang on. What's it say? The only kind of lawyer he revealed himself as is one who doesn't know the First Amendment. In the case of Watts versus United States, the United States Supreme Court ruled that mere political hyperbole must be distinguished from true threats. That's what I was saying. That was some political hyperbole. At Dubois' Club public rally on the Washington Monument grounds, a member of an assembled group suggested that the young people present should get more education before expressing their views. The defendant, an 18-year-old, replied, "They always holler at us to get an education. Now I already received my draft classification as a 1A." Okay, I don't know what that's anyway. Yeah, that's some bluster. That wasn't a threat. Thank you for reminding me to do this. Oh, they canceled Spotify because Joe Rogan's on Spotify. Holy shit. How stupid is that? You deceive, you believe. Some of these people probably didn't even realize that they're talking about a Canadian dude. I don't know how much reach Fox News has up into Canada. So, but in any case, Swallow's full of shit. I'm sorry. That's just bullshit. Anyway, all right, let's move on. Let's see what else is trending here. We'll see if we can find something else to talk about. Oh, I got to feed my dog pretty soon. Let's see. Back to the Explore tab. So Swallow, I don't know why, that's why he was trending. That's my news for you. Big T, people are referring to the former president as Big T. Oh, gosh. Meet Dr. Scott Morgan, the world's most advanced cyborg. I don't care. If you're in, by the way, if you are in Colorado, you probably, maybe you already know this, but 12,000 people have been told to evacuate Superior as winds as high as 100 miles an hour spread flames from the two grass fires in Boulder County. These, of course, the first thing, climate change is real. If humans don't take extreme action soon, the entire planet will burn up and or be swallowed by water. No, it won't. But just no, it won't. But, and in fact, bring on global warming. I would love to have a longer growing season in Minnesota. So anyway, Dwayne Johnson has rejected Vin Diesel's invitation to rejoin Fast and Furious. Oh no! Dwayne Johnson has publicly declined Vin Diesel's invitation to rejoin Fast and Furious for its upcoming 10th mainline entry, criticizing the series star's public invite as an example of manipulation. Damn. Shots fired by The Rock. No pun intended. Well, and I'm just curious why they're doing a 10th edition. Although I heard the 9th one was actually pretty good. Did anybody see the 9th Fast and Furious? Some of them in there were really so stupid and far-fetched. Like the one where they dropped the cars out of the airplane and on parachutes and they landed perfectly on the road that they were trying to get to. That was stupid. I don't remember which one that was, but I saw that and I was like, okay, that's dumb. The first one The Rock was in when they were in Brazil, or they were like in Rio. And they were doing a bank heist and they were pulling around the safe, and the safe was sliding around the road. That was actually pretty funny. Like that series needed a 2. Yeah, true. The first one was somewhat entertaining, but I heard 9th was actually a decent movie from somewhere. I don't know where I heard that. I haven't seen it. I did like the last Spider-Man movie though. We really enjoyed that over Christmas. Anyway. All right, let's see what else is here. I guess you don't need to see me scrolling while I do this. Okay, so, well, let's see what this Big T thing's about. Is this just stupid? Do they have a story or not? No? Oh my gosh, Big T means Trump has Big T. Okay, so obviously this is one of those things where people are being shitty to the president, former president. And so that's why it's trending, because at first it wasn't, and then they decided that it was something that should be trending. Thank you, Tazzy, for the big 1.5 on. Oh, by the way, Tazzy, you know what? You are the new Streamerland Superstar sponsor of the day. Thank you, Tazzy, who says, thanks for another year of great shows. I always enjoy hearing your take on things. So cheers, mate. And have a drink on me for the new year. Well, I will do that. In fact, I'm going to take a sip of this one. Also, thank you. Good morning. Good afternoon. Thank you very much. And I appreciate you sponsoring the show. Hello, Assassin of the Gray. Welcome. No way could Michelle Rodriguez take Gina Carano. Yeah, that, well, see, now remember, this is movies. It's movies. So in the movies, people can do great feats of strength and fighting skill when they might not have any. So you never know. You know what I just realized though too? What was the Gina Carano when she was in what was that superhero movie that she was in? She was in the one with the guy that can regrow his body parts and what's it? Oh my gosh, I can't remember. What's the guy? Okay, you're gonna tell me because I can't remember. She met up with some X-Men, or she was she was a villain actually. I thought she was really good in that movie. That was like, I didn't know who she was at the time. What the hell's that guy called? Someone's gonna figure it out in a second. Marvel, regrows body parts. Not Mandalorian. No. A movie. Deadpool. Thank you, Maddie. Deadpool. Why I couldn't think of that, I don't know, because I love that movie. But she was in that first Deadpool movie. She was the one of the villain types in the big fight in the end. And was it Colossus that she was fighting? Or the big metal guy? What's the big metal guy's name? Is his name Colossus? I can't remember. You know what? This is terrible. I loved the X-Men when I was a kid. I used to watch that or get those comic books. That was like my favorite series of comic books because there was just so many different things they could do with that whole thing. Anyway, let's see what else is trending. Voting. Oh, voting's trending. Ted Cruz. Well, that's why is Ted Cruz trending? Let's see maybe if we can figure that out. Ted Cruz confuses Washington with Western Australia and is widely mocked. Okay, so anyway, let's see. This is why Ted Cruz is trending. He confuses Washington with Western Australia. What day was this? Lots of people say Ted Cruz is bad for Texas. Whatever. Senator Ted Cruz is facing ridicule over a now deleted tweet that mixed up the state of Washington in the U.S. with Western Australia, a state that is part of Australia. The Republican had tweeted a post featuring a screenshot from a Facebook page of a government of Western Australia, WA government, that appeared to advise a woman that dancing was not permitted at a private party or at a private New Year's Eve party at her home. The original tweet did not mention Washington. Well, it would not shock me if that happened in Washington State. And it's WA, which is isn't that the abbreviation for the state of Washington? So he mixed it up. Big fucking deal. Cruz added his own comment criticizing Washington and Democrat-led states in general, but he later deleted the tweet in question. By then, many social media users had seen the post and were mocking Cruz for the error. Cruz had tweeted, "Blue state Dems are power-drunk, authoritarian killjoys." What's wrong with that? That's 100% true. Think Bill de Blasio and Gavin Newsom. No dancing allowed. Any rational and free citizen piss off. And even if it's, okay, you can say the same shit about Western Australia for not allowing some lady dancing in her own damn home in her private New Year's Eve party. FTG. So people are mocking him for getting it wrong. Their reply said that masks are not required in private residence. Dancing is strictly not permitted. Democratic Representative Eric Swallowswell pointed out the mistake before the tweet was deleted. He wrote, "Hey, Ted, WA is Western Australia, but cool tweet." Okay, wherever it is. FTG to that government. Sorry. don't Australia, the USA. Okay. Hi, K-Show. And nobody, not me. I think you already said. Anyway, Republican Representative Adam Kinzinger also shared a screenshot of the deleted post, wrote, since Ted Cruz deleted this, I'll post a reminder to all of us, do your research before posting misinformation. WA means Western Australia, not Washington State. Adam Kinzinger, go fuck yourself, you little pissant. And just so you know, that is not a threat to Adam Kinzinger. I said he could do it to himself. Let's see here. All right, enough of that. Anything else? I'm only going to do a couple more, and then I got to get out of here because I got to feed my dog. Let's see. What else is happening on the old machine here? Oh, by the way, rest in peace, John Madden, Desmond Tutu, and Harry Reid. And yes, I'm being sincere about Harry Reid, even though I didn't think he was a great human being. But you know what? He has a family. He's a human being. And he did serve his constituency for many, many years in the Senate. Rest in peace. Seriously. All three of them. So Washington, WA in the U.S. means Washington State. So why would an American think anything else? And Swallowswell gave up national secrets to a Chi-Com spy. Ha! True! True. All right. What's trending on Twitter? Tennessee for Purdue. I think Tennessee just scored a long touchdown in that game. Boulder is trending. Rondo is trending. Rajon Rondo's. Oh. Cleveland Cavaliers are in serious talks on a deal to acquire Los Angeles Lakers guard Rajon Rondo. If you're a Cleveland Cavaliers fan, that's probably good or bad news to you. I can't decide which. Happy New Year is just around the corner. What are you looking forward to in 2022? Hey, that's a great question. Let's just ask you in the chat. What are you looking forward to in 2022? Me personally, I'll just start with this and you can start putting it in the chat. I'm looking forward to I'm looking forward to hopefully traveling where I want to travel again, because I want to take Lady Boomer to see her great seventh level great grandfather's home in Nova Scotia, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get into Canada because I have issues that they probably won't like. But maybe by then you'll only need a test, and we'll see. That's a long way away. We'll see how the dark winter affects the United States and Canada. Although you guys have that Trudeau guy, and he's kind of an ass. So who knows? But either way, we're going to do an East Coast trip, whether we get to Nova Scotia or not. We'll see. But I've been wanting to do that for Lady Boomer for a while. Let's see. You're looking forward to finally dating things 2021. Let me ask you something. Have you been writing 2020 all year? Takes you a year to get used to it. That's funny. Getting more ammo and night vision. That's a good one. Let me see what some of the people on here are saying. Christina Pushaw, who is she's a communications director. Or no, she's part of the Florida DeSantis administration. It's December 30th, 2021, and our corporate media Covidian cult and lockdown timers are still absolutely terrified of Governor Ron DeSantis. Happy New Year. Perfect. Failed drama teacher Justin. Yes, failed drama teacher. You lucky Canadians, holy moly. JMK is looking forward to the keks and memes. PDawg, we need more travel vids for Marty's Big Adventure channel. Oh, my big journey? Yeah, I am. You know what? I have so much backlogged footage that I need to put together. Real quick, thank you, Black Hebrew Israelite.
That's right.
Response from the show, who says, maybe Swalwell had a Fang brother Ting. Write this thread to make him more sympathetic.
That's right.
Too bad he failed like his run for the president.
That's right.
He misread this threat from China, not Canada, about him being hung. Fang said he's not hung. That's right. Thank you, Black Hebrew Israelites. Always entertaining reading your super chats. Let's see. Finally getting a place to live. Oh, yeah. Have you finally... Wait, I thought you got a place to live. Are you I know you like you're basing in Minnesota, but are you... Well, we'll talk about that one later, Maddie. That would be absolutely nice, too. Fidel is so proud of his Canadian son. Yes, he is. Seriously went to the bank today and dated the slip 12/30/20. Me and the teller had a good laugh. Yeah, you need to get caught up, AD. I'm just saying. Here. Oh, the Florida is burning down and Dems took swipes at DeSantis to raise money and politicize stupid 19 because they have no policy to run on. Happy New Year, Governor DeSantis, and your great staff. Best governor ever. Okay, I wonder, apparently the DeSantis supporters are out in force on this thread. Happy New Year. Here's a gift from our team of artists. Enjoy this faithful recreation of an Own It themed New Year's. Okay, I don't care about that. Oh, I suppose Australians, are you close to New Year's already? No, that'd be about what? 7 hours? Is that about right? How long till Tazzy, how long until you hit 2022? I'm just curious. I think it's about 7 hours, right? 7 or 8 hours, because you're really close to the international timeline thing, right? Why am I getting... Wait, no, I don't want Happy New Year. I wanted the other thread. What is this? Is this the gay thread or something? What are you looking forward to in 2022? Oh, I see. That is a Happy New Year thread. Well, never mind. Colorado's trending because of the wins. Pro Football Hall of Fame is trending. 15 modern era playoff finalists in the Hall of Fame class of 2022 are Jared Allen. Oh, the Vikings defensive tackle. Willie Anderson, Rondé Barber, great. He played for the Buccaneers, I believe. Tony Baselli, great lineman. Leroy Butler, Devin Hester. Oh, man, he's awesome. Torrey Holt, Andre Johnson, Sam Mills, Richard Seymour, Zach Thomas, DeMarcus Ware, Reggie Wayne, Patrick Willis, Bryant Young. Interesting. Finalists for the 2022 Modern Era Player. I wonder, I'd be surprised if Jared Allen made it to the Hall of Fame this time. Rondé Barber could, Tony Baselli could, Devin Hester definitely could. The others, I don't know. I think those three would probably be locks for the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Oh, I didn't even have that on the screen. Sorry. This is what I was looking at when you were not. There we go. They're the finalists for the Modern Era Player Pro Football Hall of Fame 2022 Asteroid of Death. 12 hours and 45 minutes till New Year's. Okay. So you're roughly 18 hours ahead of us. Okay, something like that. Okay, shelter is noche. All right. Don't care about that anymore. Put that down. Big T, lightning strikes. Oh, the Canadians at Lightnings. That's a hockey game. Burrell, Swallow, we already did. Shane Beamer. NASCAR spokesman confirms that a previously announced partnership between driver Brandon Brown and the Let's Go Brandon coin has not been approved. Motorsports.com. I can't believe they're wasting time on this. Okay, this is a TMZ thing. A partnership between driver Brandon Brown and the Let's Go Brandon coin has not been approved, according to motorsports.com. He did. Wait, what is this? Okay, this is TMZ. Driver Brandon Brown unveils new Let's Go Brandon car. NASCAR driver has just taken a deep dive into politics, branding his car with an anti-Biden slogan. Brandon Brown, a NASCAR driver whose name inspired the slogan, Let's Go Brandon. No, his name did not inspire the slogan, Let's Go Brandon. The announcer mishearing what they were really saying is what inspired the slogan, "Let's Go Brandon." Is sponsoring a cryptocurrency company, LGB Coin IO, whose first three letters are emblazoned on the Browns car. The company who was coined LGB is a direct reference to the phrase, "Let's go Brandon." Brown posted a video of him walking into a garage and seeing the car, showing his approval. In case you don't know, the way this whole thing started was back in October in Alabama when Brandon was being interviewed and the crowd was chanting F Joe Biden. The NBC reporter either tried covering the obscenity or simply misheard the crowd and said, "You can hear the chants from the crowd. Let's go Brandon." I don't know how she misheard that. But wait, so where's the video of him? Is this the video of him seeing the car? Well, anyway, NASCAR is denying. Oh, no, they confirmed that a previously announced partnership between they confirmed that it has not been approved. Okay, so this is, yeah, no way NASCAR will okay this. They confirmed that it has not been approved. Here's the ad. I'll probably get a music thing on this. Here we'll do it without the. Oh, that's a Chevy commercial. What the hell? Is this it? Oh no, there he is. It's not a Chevy commercial. I'll do it without the sound. This is him walking in. Because he was having a hard time getting a sponsor. But he did win a race finally. Okay, so now I wonder, because he's kind of been denouncing this whole "Let's Go Brandon" thing. He doesn't want to be associated with it. And yet he does this. Why would he do that? Brandon Brown announces he has a full season Xfinity sponsorship deal from LGB Coin, a cryptocurrency created to take advantage of the "Let's Go Brandon" theme. Team says that NASCAR has approved the paint scheme. But NASCAR is saying otherwise. So I want to know the truth. I doubt it. I just doubt it. I doubt that NASCAR would allow that. Because they don't want to be political. There are Biden people who watch NASCAR. Not a ton probably, but there's some. All right. Ronaldo's training. Hines Ward is training. Oh, Hines Ward was not on that list. But I don't know if is he Hall of Fame worthy? I don't know. Peach Bowl, 90 strikes. Okay, that's it. I think that's all I'm going to do, guys. Oh, this is not good. So right here, rescuers say that Biden administration is actively impeding evacuation efforts in Afghanistan. This is from the Daily Caller. The Biden administration is hindering ongoing efforts to evacuate Afghan allies under the threat from the Taliban. People running private evacuation efforts say. President Joe Biden withdrew the military from Afghanistan on a self-imposed timeline by the end of August, leaving behind hundreds of American citizens and legal residents who the administration and volunteer rescue groups have worked for months to locate and evacuate. Potentially hundreds of thousands of Afghan allies and members of their families were also left behind with little real hope that the United States would attempt to evacuate them. While the State Department has continued to facilitate, albeit slowly, the evacuation of U.S. citizens and legal residents of the United States, officials have effectively stifled efforts by private groups attempting to evacuate Afghans that aided the U.S. military during its 2-decade occupation and their families, according to National Review. Ben Owen, chief executive of Flanders Field, an organization originally founded to aid homeless veterans but has pitched in to help evacuation operations in Afghanistan, said that the U.S. government's currently tying up several full flights ready to take off by withholding no objection certificates. Without the certificates, countries who host the refugees could be accused of facilitating human smuggling by the United States. Why would they withhold those? All these countries are asking for is the U.S. Department of State through an embassy in their country to say, go ahead, we don't care if you do this. We're not going to help you do it, but we're also not going to hinder your efforts to do it, Owen told National Review. It's incredibly frustrating for all of us. The State Department is actively impeding our efforts to find third countries to accept flights of Afghans, he said. So, FTG, Joe Biden, and the administration. All right. You know what? I'm going to have to call it quits, guys. But I want to thank you all for joining me this afternoon. Thank you for everyone who hit the like button. Hit the like button before you go if you haven't already. Thanks for everyone who sponsored the show, including City Rochelle, Tazzy, and Black Hebrew Israelite.
That's right.
And I hope you all have a wonderful day. I'm going to be doing this again tomorrow. I'm going to stream in the morning, like my normal show, 10 o'clock Eastern, 9 o'clock Central for the Morning Night Live. And then I'll do a supplemental in the afternoon just for the hell of it. And we might even do a drunk stream late at night with me and Lady Boomer. Who knows? We're not going to go out into the amateur night activities like many people do on New Year's Eve. We are professionals. We're going to drink at home. So I hope you all have a wonderful day, evening, night, whatever time of day it is for you. I know I plan to, because I'm just going to chill and hang out with my dog until Lady Boomer gets home. So y'all have a wonderful evening. My name is PDawgKnight, and I'm out of here. Oh, I will have the stuff that I put on here in the description down below in the one link tab. I'll add it to this description. So have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. Hey, this is PDawgKnight, and thank you for watching today on the PDawgKnight channel. If you have an observation or remark you'd like to make about this video or my channel, I absolutely welcome you to write it in the comment section down below. I really look forward to hearing from you. And before you go, if you like what you saw but you're not already subscribed, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and definitely click that bell that pops up afterwards so you'll be notified when I post new videos or when we go live. I broadcast my live show, The Morning Night Live, Monday through Friday at 10 o'clock Eastern, 9 o'clock Central. A special thank you to all the supporters of this channel who share our videos on social media and who make donations through Streamlabs, YouTube, Venmo, and Cashapp, which are all linked in the description down below. Thanks again, and until next time, I'm PDawgKnight, and I'm out of here.